All right, so so I'm going to talk a little bit about Dirk Gently, but also I have one special question for Max that just because I'm a huge fan of you and one other thing, but I'll get to that. So I love Stargate and I love Dirk Gently.
Yeah.
So, and you're amazing.
Thank you.
I just one specific. Anyway, so as far as the next season of Dirk Gently, you threw a lot at the wall this season and struck brilliantly. I always describe the show, I'm trying to explain to people, like Doctor Who and Sherlock Holmes, kind of got methed out, read a ton of Douglas Adams, and had like a weird little meth baby.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Raging meth baby that got up and run. Season 2, we threw a lot of stuff at the wall. Season 1. So season 2, I thought we should get together. We would fucking knock down the wall, and then we throw stuff at nothing, and we just scream and scream. And we throw more and more stuff until a new wall is built from all the stuff we threw. And then we throw stuff at that wall, our wall, the wall of the people.
Amazing.
What wall are we talking about again?
The figurative wall of storytelling.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, it's where you put all the note cards and then splatter with blood.
Right.
So any thoughts?
Rest in peace, Molly Nussbaum.
Yeah.
So as the showrunner, what are you like kind of most excited about for the case next season?
This season coming up?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I kind of, season 1 was very much, did this a lot. You kind of went, okay, all right. And season 2 is like, really? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. All right.
Would you describe that as your ideal fan responses?
It is so crazy and so full of odd moments, but yet I also feel like the family, the characters of the show have really come together in a wonderful way that I feel like people are just going to want to continue to be part of that, and so they will be willing to go on that crazy ride that we're about to take them on. Hopefully.
Tell them the thing you're most looking forward to.
The thing I'm most looking forward to.
Don't just pitch a show. Say the thing you're most looking forward to.
I mean, I'm signed up now. Like, I'm good.
Well, I mean, there's so many spoilers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Really give away.
I'm liking these like art house answers right now. Don't
Well,
get
you can't. The issue is you can't almost talk about the second season because the premise of the second
How
season
about
is a
this?
spoiler.
What's the one thing that y'all came up with this season, first season, that you just were like, yeah, and I'm sure you get that, yeah, and it just like worked beyond your wildest dreams.
The kitten and the shark,
Getting the shark?
or the shark and the kitten.
I mean, that was just weird. And yet people bought it. They're like, oh yeah, okay, there's a kitten in the shark.
He's always so surprised. I always say he's crazy ideas, and then he's like, oh, I guess it's cool.
We worked on Stargate. Come on, all crazy ideas. So my big question for Max, and I mean, I don't know, maybe this will work for you too.
Yeah,
I'm really
what is surprising
Okay.
is that, before you go to the big
go on.
question, is how many times we are in a meeting talking about something that is incredibly outlandish, and everybody looks at me like, how are we going to do this? And I'd be like, surprisingly, I have done this before. Anyway, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's anything from you. But so I'm a big fan of yours. I'm also a big fan of Red Letter Media. And
So am I, by the way.
And there's an additional fandom. Okay, then maybe there's an additional.
Did I bring you in?
No, I've just watched a lot of stuff. I'm a fan. I watch
Yeah,
stuff.
I feel you. I watch everything they put out. There's a third fandom in there that that everything kind of coincided, and that is Neil Breen.
Yes.
And I love Neil Breen, and I want to know just kind of an A and B, your general thoughts on Neil Breen, because I feel like most press don't talk about Neil Breen, and then also if you've seen Pass Through, his last one, what you thought of that.
No, I'm supposed to go down for Mike and Jay, but I'm in fucking showing, the creator of this fucking show. I'm sure, I'm working on our show all the time. But I think I might in a month or two. I'm desperate to see Pass Through. Neil Breen, there are so many different directions to come in on him. There are movies like Birdemic, which are so bad that you can't believe it. And then there are movies like The Room that are so bizarre that they feel like they were made by an alien about humans. Neil Breen films are unique because with every frame, with every image, with every line of dialogue, you are seeing his intent. This is what he wanted to happen. It looks how he wanted it to look, and it is executed to his mind perfectly. And that's crazy because The Room, Tommy Wiseau, wanted to be, fucking James Dean. He wanted to fucking, Marlon Brando. He wanted that to be a real intense drama. And Birdemic, if James Wynn could have had millions of CGI birds in the sky and $1 billion budget, he would have had it. Bad movies aren't meant to be bad. They're bad by circumstance. Neil Breen movies are the way they are by choice. He's the Jodorowsky of egomaniacal, bizarre filmmaking. Every choice is intentional. And that to me makes his work hypnotic, bizarre, and deeply troubling in a way that's so exciting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.